It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
面白い。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The combo's there. Okay, they trade hits. They break things off to take a quick breather. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining Getso. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
The old Devil's reverse. Who's going to down to the wire? Were they baiting them into that? Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Takes them all those nice counters. A quick breather. Player 2 can't use it, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 got him up against the wall and the stun is there. They're both trying to. This uses the gauge for a super art. Double 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Goes for the head. A super art? That's not gonna. Oh, how did they spot that? Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. What's the play here? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player 1 is named burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps up, reads their mind and takes the throw. Oh, burnout triggered. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Each hit is so important. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opt for Shadow Rise. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hold your breath. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably and taps the dome. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Looking for a chance. Hits them with a stop and pop. Were they baiting them into that? Ups the damage on that by opting to go. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. Oh, there's winds out in the battle of the skies. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's Devil's Reverse. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 is working with a better game. This is gonna hurt. Put the exclamation point on that with an ODR. Connects with the throw. Both shot while reads the counterattack. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Just stomp it on the skull. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Crashes out the cage right there. Whoa! Hits the critical arc. We gotta bust out the program, bust out the ruler, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Get courageous grab. Ugh, take a seat.
아이요.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Jumps. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Opts for the throw. What is he thinking here? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Hits them with fire. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The jump KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Devil's Reverse. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Obito hits. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. Catalyst flame. Both fighters planning something? Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the open spring forward with the drive rush. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Player 2 brings it home. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good on Pride. All right. This is a real back-and-forth match for some. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drop. Taps the dome. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Closes it with a classic corner goal. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage? Oh! This is gonna be bad news. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabs and throws them away. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters planning something? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Hits the back, throws them. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. They were waiting for it. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Oh, burnout! Closes it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fire Tiger! Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both convert the opening impact into a punish counter. Crunchy Tiger! Up to get greedy! Player 1 will look to apply pressure. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Changes things up with an overhead. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Goes for the rush. Untouchable. Impetuous. Impregnable. And perfect. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Breaks it. Overhead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Full SA meters going on the offensive. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Shoot the pass. A jump in. Neither fighter is showing any signs of getting it all on the drive rush. Pokes with a kick. Lynching. Face, meet, knee. Knocks them out of the air. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not ready to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Do they have what it takes? They're just gonna go for it with the super. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighter play out of their goddamn mind there.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
面白い。無様に泣くがいい。
All right, first round. What's going to happen? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Okay, they trade hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. Shows a medium kick. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh, could be the start of something. Going in, big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks it. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Both fighters go for the headbutt. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Past the zone. Back is off. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Flawless round. They got him so quick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jumping. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is gonna hurt. Fastest hit and the pressure builds. Putting it all on the drive run. Player sees the overhead coming. A jump? What are they gonna do? Throw is denied. What a read. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Double knee. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still rushes in. Somehow manages to burn out, but they may have a plan here. This is over. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a fill-in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Took him to the corner in a flash. Will we see a goes for the head crash? Big throws. What'll happen? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any jump. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Psycho Punisher hits them. They continue to battle it out in the middle of it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Crowns them from above. They were waiting for it. What are they gonna do? A single hit will do it. What a finish! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Surprises them with a drive rush.
小
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Perfect execution
哈哈
and gameplay never
看都可以
fighter
猜
is
对，
perfect
真假？
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hold your breath.
错再错，
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Springs forward with the drive rush. The players keep burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and taps the zone. A drive impact could end it all here. Goes with the same stuff with that target. Goes for the untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are definitely high. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Put the exclamation point on that with an ODR. Escapes with a reversal. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Burns out. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This can lead to some big damage. This could really tip the scale. And they burn out in sync. What are they gonna do? Gotta do better than that. Throws them. What's next? Drives it back, misses. Excellent block. Meets them air to air. No deflection. All the throw connects. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Ugh, take a seat. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Back and forward with the scissor kick. Zones with the fireball. Kill rush. Still very early in the round. Sticks the combo. Decides to go in with the target combo. Grabs him. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner. Right feed opens up. Snacks him with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. Knockdown. There's the drive impact that's going to end there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits him with a double knee press. Throws him. What's next? Answers with a psycho uppercut. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. The throw is tech. And on the hunt. All in with the rush. Going in. Confliction. Drive gauge. This can lead to some big damage. We see a drive back here. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.